Hi, I'm Normal Corey, and I make beats on my MPC Live 2 every single day. I make beats inside my studio, I make beats outside in the world, because this thing's mobile. If you like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions and you want to sound more professional making beats with your MPC everywhere, feel free to click the link below and do a 1-hour consultation with me on Google Meet. So today, I wanted to talk about something that I really struggled with when I first started making beats. And if you're starting to make beats, I think this might be something that you're struggling with too. I get a lot of questions about this. And the question is, how do I take loops and turn it into a complete song? So I wanted to talk to you today about 3 different options in our MPC software. This works for all MPC devices on how we can build complete songs. So let's just start out. I have a drum pulled up. So let's go here. Okay, so we just have a 2-bar loop going. This is very short, very easy. Let's double the length and let's exit out of the note repeat. Let's turn the multi-record off. Let's click new track right here. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna press one of my favorite synthesizers in here called Sub Factory. We're gonna click on the key. I think B minor is my favorite, Enough said. So let's go and let's click a pluck. Let's say hydro. And let's press overdub. Okay, very cool. So let's press that off. Let's do another plug-in. This time, I want to do a piano. So let's go to chords. We're going to turn it into a chord. Let's go to hype. I think hype has the best sounding pianos. Let's go in. Let's press the piano. Let's do fantasy piano. All right. So let's do a new instrument. And let's take it off the chord and let's go to notes. So now that we're in notes, let's press overdub again. We're in the mini D. I like the sounds of the plucks in the mini D. So let's try steamy pop. Okay, this sounds good, but I think I messed up on one thing, so let's press arrangement. Let's go in here, this is the grid view, and let's listen. There it is, it's pretty clear, it normally is. So now we've gone in here, I'm gonna press time control, I'm gonna add a little bit of swing to get my swing groove in a little bit. Okay, so let's go in, let's add another pluck. But this time, let's go to the plugin and let's press a different one. Let's do hype. And this time, let's do a hard pluck. Let's do club lead 2. Let's see how this sounds. We're going to go up an octave. That sounds pretty good to me. So let's add a new track. Let's go here, and this time, let's do OPX4, which is an FM synthesizer emulator, and I think it sounds cheesy in the best way possible. Let's do a lead. Let's try flow. Sounds weird? Sounds good. Okay, that sounds good. Now don't forget, we get 8 plugins. We're on the 6th one right now. So let's do one more track. Let's do plug-in. This time I'm going to do another chord, but we're going to do a bigger, more notes in there. I'm going to press the multi-record. Let's go back into the OPX, and this time we're going to do a pad. So let's press a pad. Let's do the crystal strings. Let's go back an octave lower. Okay, so this sounds good to me, but it's overwhelming. There's a lot going on. So first off, before anything, let's say save project as, and we know it's 120 beats per minute. It's in B minor, so I'll just say BM. And then let's call this one Fast Beat Lesson. Okay, now I've been feeling really inspired. There are people on TikTok. There's this one like 13-year-old kid that he makes the fastest beats in the world. And I'm just blown away by that. It's okay to build beats like this really big and as fast as possible. I notice a lot of times my ego, when I think about music too much, I can end up getting in the way of myself. So now that we've stacked up 7 plugins like this, if we go here to the mute, what we notice is, wow, now we are able to bring things in and out. Now, the first thing I'm going to talk about is something that was gotten rid of in MPC 3.0. And if you're using this, you're sad. Guess what? It's back. It's called track mutes. So here's what's really important. So let's go here. And this is the OG way of how I made music on the MPC Live 2 to compose full songs. So very quickly, right here, this is called sequence 1. We're going to change the name of sequence 1. You have to press it down. That's also new too in MPC 3.0. What we're going to do is we're going to call this verse A. Now, I like composing songs, verse, chorus, verse, bridge, chorus. Mix it up sometimes, but let's just call it a verse. And then what we're going to do is we press the little pencil tool here, and we're going to say copy sequence. So now we're going to call this a chorus, chorus A. So now you have this first verse here with these mutes. And then let's go into chorus A. And for chorus A, let's add in these two. Well, let's just add one instrument. So now let's go into verse. And this will take a second to show, but let's just... See, it changes right on beat, which is great. So I'm not going to do a complete song for time's sake, but this is a great way to bring things in and out. And in these sequences, the pad mutes that you do here, they will be replicated in these sequences. So what's great is that you could now, that you've done this, press menu, and then we need to go into song mode. So in the bottom right corner, we press song, you click the insert button here, boom, chorus A shows up. What we're going to do is we're going to go down and say verse A. All right. All right. So that would be a great way to chain your whole song together. So how you would do that, you press convert to sequence, which we'll do it on 3, which is unused. But this will be a great way to show the second way, and this is actually what I know the least about. But if we press on the arranger here, let's click in. This is the notes mode. But if we press arrange, let's see, which one are we on? Let's go into the song that we just converted. Because if we go here, we notice everything is there. All right. So I actually don't like that these track mutes don't show up in here, and that would be one cool thing with MPC that would allow this construction to be a lot easier. But you can use this tool right here, and then if you press the edit button and you click on a track, you can do all sorts of things where you erase the certain things. And this is a way much more similar to a traditional DAW of how you would make a full song this way. So the first way is you create these sequences and you basically chain them together in song mode. But technically you could then send them in here. It's not quite smooth enough, or you could build your whole song in here. This is the way that I'm trying to challenge myself to do, but I don't really like that computer art of part of mixing. I actually like playing around. So number 3, and I actually haven't seen any videos about playing this way, is my favorite way of making beats and composing beats. And this is more of just a freestyle method. And I've noticed there's been changes that allow for this. So let's go here on chorus A, and let's go in and let's copy this sequence. And let's just call this play around. All right. So now we're in play around. But let's go. I like it that the track mutes, they're non-destructive, so you can bring things in and out incredibly easily. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna double the length, now it's 8 bars. We're gonna double the length, now it's 16 bars. We're gonna double the length, now it's 32 bars. I could go all the way out to 62 bars, but for the sake of this video, we're just gonna show you how I would make a quick composition. So we're gonna press on track mute again. The important thing, and this wasn't here for a while, and this is an update in 3.0 once they've added the track mutes. That's really great. When it wasn't there, I was like, screw it, and I ended up having a lot of fun. But if you press TC, I think it means time control for the mutes. Wow, that's really great. So we press time division. I like to do 1 bar because bringing things in and out that way, and it also leads to pretty cool taking things out. But the reality is that you could do this in all sorts of different ways. So I don't know how this is gonna sound, but I'm just gonna bring things in and out. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna press this automate button and I'm gonna press overdub. And that means that everything that I'm doing will then be recorded. So we're gonna play it once and then we're gonna let it play through. All right, I just turned that down because I think I can hear my neighbor walking. I hope I'm not too loud for them. But let's just play really quick just to show how that recording recorded. Let's turn the automation off. Okay, so you get the point. So I'm composing the song, just bringing those track mutes in and out. And I'm doing something that's very computeristic, but we're mixing those MPC pads and it's making it a lot of fun. And if I'm doing a live show, oftentimes I'll just have 4 bars and I'll be playing these things live to create new things and have fun. I made mistakes there. That's fine. You can try it again. Music is all about that. So if you like this video, if you took any value from it, please like this video, subscribe to the channel. If you learned anything from this and you want to become more acclimated to your MPC software, I'm making beats every day. Down below, we have a link. You click on that and you can do a consultation with me on Google Meet for 1 hour and we can talk things through. I'm so grateful that you checked this out. I hope that you're able to take your loops that you're making. I hope you're not scared to just stack them as big as you can. Do them as quickly as possible. Do them every day and then spread them out to whole entire songs. I appreciate y'all's support so much. Thank you.